Hi students. In humans, we have studied chromosome-based sex determination in PU level syllabus. We know that XX is a female and XY is male. But is it true? Does female has 2 X chromosomes and male has 1 X and 1 Y chromosome? Yes, it's true, but not all the time. Why? Well, I'm going to talk about that in this video. The important clue came from two very interesting types of people. Men who have 2 X chromosomes and women who have 1 X and 1 Y chromosome. We call this as XX male syndrome and XY female syndrome respectively. So what we see here is that XX is not always female and XY is not always male. If chromosomes always not determine an individual's sexuality, then what determines the sex of the individual? The exact answer for this question is gene. The gene which is present on the Y chromosome. Let's learn about it now in detail. Gender differences do not become apparent until the 9th week of prenatal development. During the 5th week, all embryos develop 2 unspecialized gonads, which are organs that will develop as either testes or ovaries. Each such indifferent gonad forms near 2 sets of ducts that offer 2 developmental options. If one set of tubes, called the Mullerian ducts, continues to develop, they eventually form the sexual structures characteristics of a female. If the other set, the Wolffian ducts, persist, male sexual structures form. The choice to follow a male or female developmental pathway occurs during the 6th week, depending upon the sex chromosome constitution and action of certain genes. If a SRY, means sex determining region of the Y, gene on the Y chromosome is activated, then hormones regulates development in the male pathway. And in the absence of SRY activation, it's female. Femaleness was long considered as default option in human development, defined as the absence of maleness. We all the males were once female. Later, around at the 6th week of prenatal development, due to SRY gene activation, we became a male. The SRY gene encodes a very important type of protein called a transcription factor, which controls the expression of other genes. The SRY transcription factor stimulates male development by sending signals to the indifferent gonads. In response, sertoli cells, also known as sustentacular cells in the developing testes, secrete anti-Mullerian hormone, which destroys potential female structures such as uterus, uterine tubes, and upper vagina. At the same time, interstitial cells, also known as Leydig cells in the testes, secrete testosterone, which stimulates the development of male structures such as epididymids, ductus differentia, seminal vesicles, and ejaculatory ducts. Some testosterone is also converted to dihydrotestosterone, in short DHT, which directs the development of urethra, prostate gland, penis, and scrotum. So, as a whole, we have studied here that the sex of individuals in humans is determined by the SRY gene on the Y chromosome. So, sometimes it's possible for XX to be male and XY to be female. And also, we have studied by default all humans were female. But due to the SRY gene is usually found on Y chromosomes, its activation shifts the path towards male sexual development. This is only possible by blocking the Mullerian ducts by secreting anti-Mullerian hormones. Students, I hope this video is helpful for you. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.